Good morning, everyone. Rob Bonta, California Attorney General. Thank you for joining us here today, here in Los Angeles. And let me begin by thanking the team within the California Department of Justice's Civil Rights Enforcement Section and others at the department whose initial efforts made today's announcement possible and who continue to contribute to our office's critical work on policing. We have a team of skilled attorneys with including special agents and legal support staff who work each and every day to uphold the civil rights of all of our state's residents. For those of us in law enforcement, we have a duty to enforce and to uphold the law. When that doesn't happen uniformly, when some communities don't see or feel they are being treated equitably by law enforcement, it contributes to distrust and hurts public safety. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Public safety is built on trust. When there is trust, that trust in turn contributes to increased public safety. Trust generates safety, safety generates trust. Unfortunately, today's announcement is necessary because that trust between Riverside County Sheriff's Office and the community it serves is in peril. Amid concerning levels of in-custody deaths, troubling allegations of excessive force, and other misconduct, too many families and communities in Riverside are hurting and looking for answers. And last year, Riverside jails reported their deadliest year in 2 decades. That's just one data point, and it's unacceptable. There are many other data points upon which this pattern and practice investigation rests. As part of my office's ongoing efforts to support constitutional policing, we are opening a civil rights investigation into the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Our investigation will seek to determine whether the Sheriff's Office has engaged in a pattern or practice of unconstitutional or unlawful policing. This investigation comes amid deeply concerning allegations relating to conditions of confinement in the office's jail facilities, excessive force, and other misconduct. These concerns have been repeatedly voiced by community leaders, members of the media, families of those who have lost loved ones, and more. Bottom line, whether you have a loved one in jail or are worried about crime in your neighborhood, we all benefit when there is action to ensure the integrity of policing in our state. It is time for us to shine a light on the Riverside County Sheriff's Office and its practices. My office will use its full authority under the California Constitution to determine whether the Sheriff's Office has engaged in a pattern or a practice of violating state or federal law, and if so, identify and compel the correction of any systemic violations of the community's constitutional and civil rights. We are launching this investigation today. So I need to be clear that at this time we have made no determinations about specific allegations or complaints. However, in the days and months ahead, our investigation will be thorough, it will be comprehensive, it will be impartial. We will work to ensure that the civil rights of the people of Riverside County are respected. All Californians deserve fairness and respect from the institutions that serve them. As part of our pattern or practice investigation, I encourage anyone with relevant information to please contact our Civil Rights Enforcement Section. You can contact us by emailing police-practices@doj.ca.gov. In addition to English, members of the public may send information in Spanish and in other languages. During the course of our investigation, we will work diligently to consider all relevant information, including from community members, organizations, local officials, oversight entities, the Sheriff's Office itself, and individual deputies. Will be, again, comprehensive and thorough. As I've said before, I'm committed to this work, to ensuring our residents' civil rights are protected, to strengthening trust between law enforcement and the communities they serve. It's a critical component of our broader efforts to increase public safety for all Californians. Ensuring public trust and keeping our communities and officers safe is not mutually exclusive. It is reinforcing, it's interdependent, and it's necessary. We must stay on task in our shared mission to ensure public safety and equal protection for every family, whether it's Riverside or Bakersfield, Torrance or Santa Clara. My office is committed to strengthening trust between local law enforcement and the communities they serve, the communities we all serve. We'll keep leading the way at the California Department of Justice, working independently and, where appropriate, in cooperation with our partners in law enforcement. When we strengthen trust in policing, we keep our communities safer for officers, safer for residents, safer for all. Thank you, and now I'd be happy to take any questions you might have.